I'm with Elaine Lorillard at the Newport Casino. Ms. Lorillard, would you say that the festival has come full circle? It started here in 1954, we're now in 1988, and back in the same locale.
Well, it certainly appears that way. And there are people here that were here in 1954, too.
Could you tell us a little bit about the start of the first festival, how it was conceived and how it came to be here?
Well, I just had a crazy idea that I would like to have a jazz festival because I'd been involved in classical music and it didn't go in Newport. Just nobody came at those days. And I spoke to my husband who said, I don't want any part of it, but I'll back it. I was very fortunate to have that. And then I went to see John Hammond, who was a music critic in New York. Unfortunately, he died recently. And he said, well, I'll give you a list of names of people to help you do it. And one of them was George Wein.
And how was that first festival in 1954?
Well, the sound was very bad. The critics said the sound was bad. Because we didn't know anything. In those days, nobody knew much about outdoor sound. But it was wonderful because it was new and it was a fantasy, really.
Was there a capacity crowd?
Much more than we expected. We expected a few hundred people, and when we drove down Bellevue Avenue to come to the festival, we couldn't move. The cars was just, bumper to bumper. So we knew something was happening then.
Who was the highlight in terms of performance of that first festival?
Oh, Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday.
Mm-hmm. But I'm prejudiced.
Uh-huh. She was one of your favorites as well?
Absolutely, absolutely, and she was wonderful.
And it was right in the same place, right on these grass courts where it's taking place tonight. How do you feel about the jazz world today and jazz music today?
Oh, I'm glad it's still here. And people keep saying, well, they've been saying it for years, that jazz is finished. It's never finished. And I think a lot of young people seem to be going back to jazz, which is fortunate.
How about Lionel Hampton? He'll be back again this year. He's been on many Newport jazz.
Yes, I don't know. He has such energy and such love for it. It's wonderful.
Could you just mention his name and say that again so we can maybe cut it in because we'll be doing something on him?
Oh, you will.
Yeah. Could you just say Lionel Hampton has such energy?
Yes, well, I heard Lionel Hampton.
Ready, start again, dear. And go.
How about Lionel Hampton?
I heard Lionel Hampton in New York the first time, and I was absolutely enchanted. And to think he's still going so strong with so much energy and so much love in his heart for music.
And he and his band have played the Newport Festival many times.
Good. Fine, thank you. Very nice.
Wonderful.
That was great.